What up, my freaks? RuinouSinsight here with part 55 of my Total Warhammer 3 modded Belegar Ironhammer campaign. So as we saw last time, after encountering Helman Gorst and acquiring his defeat trait, we've had a little bit of a change of plans in the sense that we now really want to get this defeat trait everywhere we can because our replenishment is still quite garbage. I mean, even with Gorst's defeat trait, it still takes 4 turns to heal up a unit of miners, which is kind of ridiculous. And that's with all the traits that Belegar has and the encampment stance, so yeah. The replenishment is just something we will be looking to contend with throughout the rest of the campaign. Anyway, in terms of what we gotta do, we do want to head towards, I guess, the Valley of the Horns, mostly because we're all already here. I don't want to accidentally kill off these guys before they manage to take care of Krakatan, so I'm gonna hope that they manage to do it. This may be the situation, however, where the AI is programmed not to take it from the other AI, and we'll just leave it. I'm not entirely sure, we'll have to see. It's definitely a possibility, and we've seen it time and time again. Now, you, Belegar, if you go into raiding stance, that won't really help. I guess you're just going to go to the edge of this territory and try to move towards the Valley of the Horns right after, or Horns, rather, which should be a distinct possibility. Then, Tabert Stillman. You are right outside Karak Zorn, and that is something that we definitely want to get our hands on, so we're going to try to ambush you. You are going to stay in this territory, and we're going to march you here. Then we'll have Kazran Norgrimling transfer and trade some miners, some of the healthier ones, to this main army. Like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4... well, actually, yeah, these guys are all still healthier. 3 for 4. And you're missing something. Oh, right, you're waiting for a... you are waiting for... You know what? Transfer you and you as well. You are waiting for your other Ironbreaker unit. Let's, for now, put these 2 Thunderers in here. You know what now? 1 Grudge Raker and 1 more Miner. Just to keep it relatively explodey. Relatively. A Grudge Raker sort of fits. I mean, it's not really an explosion per se, but we need something here because hopefully these guys will fall for the ambush by going after Kazran Norgrimling. Oh, we shall have to see. Though on the other hand, this guy might feel like he's too weak because of the skeleton spears, but that'll open up the ability to take Karak Zorn. Next up, we do want Ungrim Ironfist to be fighting next turn, but I also had another idea. While he's here, Jarthra, I want you to go into March stance, which will mean less healing, but I want you to take 4 Slayers out of this army and transfer them to Ungrim. Temporarily, for full health Slayers, though that'll screw up our income a little bit. Okay, fine. For 1, 2, like so. Which will allow these guys to heal much, much faster than they were healing before, and then we can transfer them back next turn. And still next turn we will be transferring, or we will be doing the battle for the Axe of Dargo. So that should be a fun one. Next up, we have Thorak, who is going to attack Shakara here. I wanted to auto-resolve this, but once again, auto-resolve has decided to screw us, so I guess we'll have to fight this manually. Casualties low, but yet still close victory, apparently. Alright, I guess we'll have to see what our new and improved artillery line can do. It has increased considerably since we last used Thorak, so at the very least, we should be... we should enjoy it. I also gotta make sure to give some more artillery runes to the guy, but we'll take care of it later. For now, it's battle time.
Consider it done.
Alrighty, so Thorak said something and then his troops decided to yell a few things as well. Here we go. I do believe we've fought on this map before. In fact, Thorak has fought on this map before, so we know exactly what we're doing. It isn't the best map to have, though, because there's this cliff, there's a lot of woods, not a great map for Thorak's army in particular, especially since you deploy like out here, so you can't go somewhere like back here or really on top of the hill. And even if you could, this wouldn't really work either. So we're gonna have to work with what we've got. Otherwise, I don't imagine it'll be a crazy difficult battle or anything, but who knows. We shall see how or to what degree the terrain does work against us. Shadow Warriors, ooh, and I know I said I like Imric's color scheme the best out of the High Elves. Yeah, I just want to see the Shadow Warriors looking pretty decent as well. The red and green look very nice in general. Anyway, we're obviously going to try to focus down the enemy white lines with our artillery, specifically with the grudge throwers, while our bolt throwers try to target other targets, namely the... missing the explosion ability, but... the bolt throwers try to target the Cab, the Illyrian Reaver Archers, and the Eagles, as well as the enemy Princess here, who is getting absolutely wrecked by the 2 units of bolt throwers, as well as a couple of quarrelers as well. Here come the Eagles, though. It looks like they managed to bypass a lot of our bolt throwers by moving essentially around this little copse of trees, preventing these guys from hitting them. And it looks like the Illyrian Reaver Archer is going to attack from the trees as well, which is actually going to be fairly decent. Much better than getting hit directly by the bolt throwers. Anyway, here come the Eagles, but just as they drop down, we did pop our own Oath of Stone and Steel, buffing up our quarrelers fairly significantly. Oh, actually no, I accidentally popped the Rune of Master Rune of Speed, my bad. No wonder these guys took a little bit of damage from that. Ha! Gotta be careful with that one. Oh well, and I accidentally did send one of our units of bolt throwers forward. Oh, and with the Rune of Speed, they just book it forward. I think I ordered them to try to attack one of the Reaver Archers, and they just didn't want to do it from all the way back here, whether there was a slight elevation that was interfering with them or whatever. It kind of screwed them over, but what can you do? Otherwise, the rest of the enemy army is moving in. We've got spears coming down the hill here, but they are getting hit by our artillery pieces. Thorak is also moving in to deal with a couple of enemy nobles, which are charging directly towards him with their halberds. Does he count as a large unit? Yes, indeed he does. Alrighty. A nice little duel for him, while artillery and quarrelers fire alongside. He's going to be here by himself for a little bit as well, so we will... Ooh, nice shot from the artillery piece, though. Mostly I really just wanted him to duel the nobles, or at least one of them. But it's okay. This is kind of not on purpose. Otherwise, it looks like, oh, nice Rune of Wrath and Ruin from Thorak, destroying one of the units of High Elven Archers. We have taken a bit of damage on this artillery piece that moved forward, but is now back here and should be reasonably safe. Looks like the enemy Reaver Archers are actually trying to chase them down or something. Kind of interesting that they kind of moved directly into our formation. We do have a few other melee units fighting as well. The enemy spears have been seen off by a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. And a fairly limited number of dwarf warriors here are just fighting in the woods. You definitely have to be a little bit careful with Thorak's army when faced with a lot of terrain issues like this, as the quarrelers can't do their thing quite as effectively as as Belegar's rangers can yet. Especially with the relatively low numbers they have. Thorak is also starting to take damage against these nobles out here, dropping to about 30% HP, but he has popped his healing potion, which he does have. And there are 3 of them out here, and they're all anti-large, so we did send the Longbeards to try to help out and add a little bit of armor piercing to this. Nice job to the nobles, though. Absolutely credit where it's due. Also gotta love watching Thorak cast with all that crackling lightning around his anvil. And it looks like with that, the nobles are going to book it on out of there. And this one appears to be stuck and surrounded by Longbeard. Oh well, for them we are going to heal back up to at least half HP with Thorak, but otherwise the battle is ours. There we go. And yes indeed, a close victory, but... probably not a lot of damage. Let's double check. I don't think a lot of units actually really got hurt. Alright, well, close victory and low casualties, go figure. Credit where it's due, Auto-Resolve, I guess you knew what you were talking about in this particular case. A little bit of damage on one of our bolt throwers. Again, I accidentally sent that one into combat because I'm an idiot, so it took damage from the enemy Illyrian Reaver Archers, I believe. But at the end of the day, as long as the unit survives, it's fine. Thorak did have a little bit of a tough time at dealing with all of those nobles. And the fact that they all went after him, but, well, he's only level 18 and it's not like we built up his personal fighting tree, so it's hardly surprising. I just gotta remember that he's not quite as unkillable as he will be later on, and hey, perfect vigor for him, very nice. Another stonemason, not that we care about that one, damn it, I was hoping for a student again, because we are at 595. It would be swell to get a student. In fact, now I was... You know what, let's go for... We got no more battles, so let's go Ancestral Tombs. Only one turn anyway, and we still probably want to go towards Valea's Blessing, or regardless. Next up, who still needs to move? Fimber, you are ambushing and hopefully will succeed. Barundan, you... Do you need to reposition? +8, +5. No, you're actually pretty good. Alright, the public order really ain't too bad here, mostly because we're not collecting income, grant you, but still. Not too bad. Halkenhaf Grimbrow, you are going to move together with Thorgrim, so let's send you out here. And you two together, hopefully I didn't screw that up, but hopefully you two together can strike Death Gorge and take it out while these two move elsewhere. We did send a lot of armies this way, and that's a lot of gold per turn that they're costing us, so we gotta take territory with them. Recruiter Scav Hogmog, you... do have to head to 8 Peaks, but I think there was a reason why I didn't do that, and the reason is you're gonna stay here for a turn and then wait until we can build stuff here. So yeah, and just stick around for just a little bit. You'll still be able to start recruiting next turn, not to worry. It's not like we have all the crazy capacity we need for you to get that going anyway. And I believe that's it with the heroes and lords that need to be moved or need to move. Well, let's see if there's anything that can be built or needs to be built at a reasonable price. Deadrock Gap we can skip because we are waiting for constructors. Same with Karak Azur. Constructors on the way right now. Silver Road. Yeah, same situation. Although, at 2,000 gold per mine, maybe we could just build these regardless of the... Oh, wait, actually. These guys are going to be here real soon. You could just save the money then. I'm sure we'll need a lot of money to build other stuff anyway. Desolation of Nagash and Bitter Bay. We do have the 4.6k construction market here. Expensive, but you know what? It's probably going to be a long time till we get constructors down here in any kind of capacity, so just build it. Yeah, might as well. And then let's see what we have here. Lost Plateau. Alright, this entire territory needs retooling, but we can't do it right now, at least not while we're in danger of getting attacked there. Rib Peaks. You know what? Finally build that workshop, because I keep going to that workshop every single turn, and I need it to stop. Or else it's just gonna continue being annoying. You are going to be a cash cow province, so I guess we build a construction site here. Ooh. If we build it, we can reduce it by getting you here. Gradnar, since you're not needed here anymore. There we go. Probably a slight reduction. Save 350 gold. Not something I'd complain about. Castle Drakenhof, you can keep the drinking hall. We can keep the mustering hall mostly because we need extra thanes, or, well, now we have no thane capacity whatsoever. But we'll deal with it. Alright, now where was the... Wait. We were looking at you, Rib Peaks. So, what's up next? Southern World's Edge, we already checked. Silver Road, we checked the Vaults, we checked Devil's Backbone. I guess we could build stuff here, but at the end of the day, this is another one of those places where it's not really critical to do anything. We can collect income here, though. It's not as positive as I'd like it to be, but if we do the Axe of Drago, it'll max itself out anyway, so it won't matter. I guess temporarily we could build, like, a refectory here. And just replace it later on. I think I like that idea. Alright, Marshes of Madness, you're up next. Floating Village, you do not need the Dwarf Tinkerer's Shop. I guess the question is, do we build defenses here, as in do we bother? And the answer is no. The answer is we're not going to bother, at least not at the current time. Howling Wastes, you're up next. Black Fortress, you will be traded to the Ogres for an alliance, so we don't need you. And Argalis, we're going to continue holding on to you. But let's upgrade you to the next level, just in case. Hopefully, if these guys do take a territory, we can trade it to them. And they should really want it, after all. Alrighty, and I believe that's all that we gotta do right now. Skip, skip, skip. Outpost upgrade available. Not with anybody important. Oh. We don't have enough allegiance to make good use of it right now. Anyway, outpost available with Stirland. And we can't build Hellstorm rockets, although... Just because we can't do it now doesn't mean that they won't get one. Maybe it will be worth our time. Alright, fine. We'll build the outpost. In Wordbat itself, of course, and just double checking that they don't have a gunsmith anywhere. No, they don't. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, we got to ally missions, and we're gonna check this one just in case. Sometimes you pick a mission and then it allows you to get another mission, but alas. Oh, Carcassonne outpost available. Brienne and Quenelle. I think the reason that we didn't do this earlier was because there's a decent chance that either one of them will get taken over. Which one's safer? I guess Quenelle's a little bit closer to the elves, but Brienne's a little bit further from Massive Orcal. Either way, we don't have a lot of allegiance. I guess we could just ignore it for now. The Kislev's one's being built. Stirland we just did. Ostermark we don't have one yet. And maybe it's time. Still no gunsmith on him, and Nagenhof's the only place, and... yeah, just build it. We have the money now. So I feel like we may as well. And, oh right, these guys. Well, I guess if we trade them the Black Fortress, that's where we'll be wanting to build the outpost. We can already build Iron Guts with them, though. I do like that. And you know what? Even the Sabertusk packs, would come in handy for us, so... yeah, Ogres might make a fairly decent, useful alliance. Unlike the Chaos Dwarfs, we don't have access to fast movers or monstrous infantry. And see? You see what I mean? Karak Eight Peaks, basically undefended. These guys are still refusing to destroy. This is the AI's programming to not kill off factions. And it's really quite irritating.
In these dark times, we should stand together.
Once again, I don't remember which campaign this was, but there was a campaign where Nakari only had one territory and the AI just sieged it with no defenders in it for like 30 turns and then just never killed Nakari, and was quite dumb. You want us to join war against the followers of Nagash? Yes, but later. No purpose to this right now. Also, while the turn is ending, this is the 55th episode, and thus another 5th episode in the series, and I'd just like to once again take this time to remind you guys not to forget to drop those likes and comments below, especially important as campaigns it gets older and interest wanes, in order to keep the posts coming and whatnot. Anyway, alright, a Primeval Glory performed, faction destroyed the Fecundus. Oh, I wanted their defeat trait. Well, I guess it's good for our allies, but still a little bit annoying. Venerate the Ancestors completed. Hey, there's, oh, now we get the Archivist. But I am curious. Guthrie Hogmog. Who is Guthrie Hogmog? I don't know. I guess it's not important. What is important is 0 at 605, and yes, taking that over 600 means that this line, which used to be 2 per turn, and just became 1 per turn, which is great. And I think this line might have become 2 over 3, but I'm not 100%. Either way, we're still gonna do Grand Throne Chamber, because while I'd love to do all the one-turn stuff, and we gotta get Valea's Blessing first. And then we'll do all the one-turn stuff afterwards. Anyway, let's see if there's another fight we can get going. What do we have here? Belegar, can you reach the Valley of Horns? You certainly can. But Karak Eight Peaks, man. Oh, it will rebel, though. Maybe the rebellion will kill it off. I'm not sure. And these guys have left Karak to go to Amble Peak. Still kind of annoying, but oh well. You are gonna head to the Valley of the Horns. Oh, there's a little tiny army here. Oh, and a little bit of a less tiny army here. Damn. I only say damn because the annoying aspect of this is these guys might, and I do mean might, have gone to where we wanted them. You have a pile of zombies. Are you able to reach Karak? Yeah, you are. Alright, you're gonna head there then. I'm gonna watch out for the orcs, but you're still gonna head there. Like so, and colonize it. I do believe we have a secret, we have a secret strategic location here, do we not? Yes, we do, the beer hall. Okay, Karak Great Hall, but I call it a beer hall because it's got a bunch of dwarven beer resources and income from all buildings. Which ain't bad. Meaning this could potentially be a decent cash province, probably not going to be one of the greater ones, but still. We'll take anything we can get. Every penny. You, Burnoth, you need to head here, but I think we'll just jump you over, so we'll put you in camp stands for now. Oh. Yes. Put you right beside the demon's stump, and we'll jump from the stump, and go to Karak and then meet up with these guys to transfer the other Ironbreaker. Hopefully we'll be able to build Ironbreakers soon. How close are we to tier 5? Honestly, it's only turned 62. Well, now it's gonna take a while to get there here, but wait. Does the Hall of Oaths allow us to build Ironbreakers, or does it only increase their capacity? No, it allows us to build them at tier 4. Well, that's nice, because we'll be getting one of those real soon, then. So we will have access to at least some Ironbreakers, though the capacity will remain a problem. We should have at least some capacity due to the fact that we are provided some by the Karak Eight Peaks landmark. Yes. Alrighty, Thorak, you're heading out to Pig Barter. And I guess after taking it, we'll have you start working on the Dragonas. These are all red territories, so most likely, even with them being... Yeah, see, the problem will be the public order. -4 is quite a lot per place. But the place would still generate decent amounts of cash. That's still a lot of ports. I'll have to think about that one. 4 ports, on the other hand, lots of public order problems. Hard to say. Anyway, Retinue, you are going to, I don't know, try to kill Yasmin here. Nope, failure. Retinue, you are not being very useful lately. I gotta say. Alrighty, well anyway, let's see. Is there anybody who can actually fight right now, as in a proper fight? I guess Belegar can, but there's nothing really here.
No. I refuse.
Man, so here's the problem. If we attack this, these 4 armies will remain alive.
To battle?
The problem with this will be that if they remain alive, they'll most likely attack us with 4 versus 1. Can Belegar handle that? Yeah, no problem. That's not the problem. The problem is if we destroy them all, there's nobody to destroy Karak Eight, which is what we want to do. So I'm going to ignore this for now and see if we can do something else. We do have the... Oh, is it Skaven at Great Skull Lakes? I think it is. We can't see them, but I think it is. Alright, Ungrim, you need to get your units back. So, you and you are gonna swap some stuff. We'll do the Battle for the Axe of Dargo next episode, I think, because, well, we don't know how long it's going to last. And it might be an epic, long battle. Now, you are going to transfer back the Slayers. Right, there you are now at 20 out of 20. Beautiful. Then I guess you guys will march towards the Great Skull Lakes. It's not like you're gonna help, not like you're gonna help Ungrim. Could try to hit Uskalak while Ungrim moves southward. So yeah, you're gonna go here. Wait, I would like you both to move together and camp, so you go here. And you go here. We do have to watch out for being ambushed with the smaller army by Clan Ferric. I do imagine they're alive still. I don't remember whether we're at war with them or not, however. And it doesn't look like we are. But let's double check the Slaves of Jar. And yes, they're at war with Clan Ferric, who have 3 territories, but not a lot in the way of armies. Also, I just want to double check the quick deals here. Dolgan want to trade with us. Okay, that's new. Chaos wants to trade with us. Well, I guess to some degree they're used to trading with some kinds of dwarfs, so maybe. Nordland Defensive Agreement, don't care about that. Goldtooth, we do care about the military access, but not right now. I really want Karak Eight to fall. Oh well. Alera, get gold. You and your basic units are going to move down to the Desolation of Drakenmoor to kill it. I probably should have built stuff before doing that. No, actually, you're waiting for the Engineer Corps, who can build nothing here for now, but that's fine. And what you can do is jump up here. This is Karak Drawn, and this is Mount Squighorn. Yes? Yes. So, jump as far as you can, which, by the looks of it, is pretty far. Wow. Huh. I thought for a second that... Oh, it's because Karak Eight is in Empower the Guilds. I was wondering why. But yeah, you can stay and Empower the Guilds because you need the growth. More importantly, finally, we can build stuff at Kazakit. So Engineer's Workshop. We can't build the airfield yet, but we're getting fairly close, so that's fine. And we also want to upgrade you, growth for the airfield, and then the very expensive construction sites. Doubling up on those. I guess... We could go some military stuff here. We're probably... Oh, we probably still do want to build a trading depot here. I'm just wondering if we want a military thing. You know what? It's probably not necessary, simply because we have the military buildings available in 8 Peaks, which is quite close, to be fair. So it feels like a waste of time to do it like that. Anyway, anybody else can fight this turn. Grimly, ah yes. What about you guys? You've taken out Skarbrand. Can you reach Galbaraz? No, it looks like you're gonna have to wait the turn. Alright, fine. Not a big deal. Oh, hopefully you don't siege it immediately. You should, in theory, be too weak to do so, but I guess we'll find out. You're gonna move down here. Recruiter Grimtideson, I guess you can follow along. I mean, we do want you to recruit, but maybe you just help out in the taking of Galbaraz, and then we'll see right after, because we have Recruiter Scaff Hogmog here. Oh, before moving them out, I should have built stuff, but oh well. Oh, damn, yeah, the construction sites are still very expensive here. I mean, I guess Constructor Furrowbrow will be returning. Wait. Recruiter Scaff Hogmog, go here for a second.
Yes, lad.
Yeah, no, that's not good enough. Alright, fine, you're gonna go here and then you're gonna recruit then. Oh, but you're gonna do it, I guess, next turn, because we need to pop you into... Oh, we already have Masters of Stone and Steel, now it's fine then. Alrighty, next up, Constructor Furrowbrow. You cannot, unfortunately, reach either place. I guess you could jump up to Kirkhern, but it's pretty cheap to upgrade the Dwarf Hold, so we can just do it without you. I'd rather march Stancia all the way... Ooh, hello. A shipwreck, though. Now we can't fight that. You're gonna go out here, and we're gonna follow you with the Thanes, assuming that we can mill them. Constructor Bugman, yes, you're actually having to join the Constructor guys. And while we're here, let's also double check you. Fleet, okay, we can't do anything about you. Thugny, Confident, and Tactician, let's just take Confident, and then let's delete him immediately. And just to mill them a little bit, and then you guys have to follow along as well. So go here, and go here, and I guess you guys can all move together, but you probably won't be able to reach the place in one turn, so I'd rather have you move at something resembling the same time. Alrighty, good enough. You two, you have to join the Gunnery Army, but that is going to take some time as well. And you two are going to jump to the Sunken Kernark. And I guess you'll move south to Agrul Migdal. Thorgrim, can you reach Death Gorge? I gotta be kidding me, just a little bit out of range. What about you, please? Okay, now good, we can reach you with Death Gorge. We can reach Death Gorge, rather, with you. So that means you're gonna go here. Yeah, we'll see. That'll be Thorgrim's job. Thorgrim, you're gonna go here. We could actually probably move one of you guys and auto-resolve this, because we'll be getting the healing extra from... Oh, wow, no, we can't. Nah, alright, fine, we'll use the artillery to do this. Probably next episode? Yeah, we'll probably do this next episode. Might as well set everybody up, since we don't really have any available battles at the current time. You are gonna jump here. You're gonna jump beside him right there. And we'll head to the Sunken Kernark next. Alrighty, so battle, battle, battle. Looks like Skarbrand's in a pretty bad way. Then... Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any current fights here, but this will be attacked next turn. Yeah, it's definitely a setup episode. At least we had some else to kill. So yeah, I still haven't decided what to do about the Valley of Horns. Oh man. I mean, I suppose in theory they might not attack, but with 4 full stacks nearby, even weak as they are, I sincerely doubt that they won't. The other option is stay here and not do this. Just put you into raiding stance, but in raiding stance you'll be weaker and they might still attack. Yeah, I guess we'll have to attack this next turn. Or, I mean, this turn. I don't see much of a choice. We're just going to auto-resolve this. I hope that the game doesn't screw us over, because we'll get attacked by 4 armies, and okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll take it, we'll occupy it, we'll hold it, and we'll see if we get attacked by 4 full stacks. And oh, magnificent armor of Borak Beetlebrow. He seems to have had a lot of these armors, since this is not the first one of those, I believe, that we got, or else I'm just remembering it from a different campaign. Anyway, with that, I think I'm going to call it. The battles are set up next time around. We'll start off, I promise, next episode with a nice big fight for the Axe of Dargo, with Ungrim, which will give us that nice buff. Although I'm almost tempted to say, maybe we end the turn and then do it. Why? Because these guys that are all about to fight will fight next turn, and then we'll want the casualty replenishment rate to last them for a while. But since we're basically ready to end the turn anyway, that's fine. Alrighty, so we'll do that next time. Stay tuned for the battle and all the other battles that we've set up this time around. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.